Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. During the last part, I completed my 5th Wily Challenge run, so in this part, I'll be covering one longer Viewers Mid level, Assault on the Citadel Metroidvania Level by X-MemeLord69X, with 28 plays and a score of 3. The other reason is because the previous part was pretty long, going over 68 minutes, so this will be a shorter part, hopefully. As always, if you want one of your levels to be featured in a future part like this one, please leave both the level name and level ID either in the comment section below or direct message me on Twitter. Also, as always, the full disclaimer of this entire LP series is linked in the description below. Also in the description are the timestamps for all the levels I cover in these parts, so if you want to check if your level is covered, expand the description. So for this stage, we start with nothing. And our first special weapon we gain access to is a top spin, though it isn't our primary weapon. When I say primary weapon, I mean that it doesn't have infinite weapon energy. That honor goes to the quick boomerang, whenever we get it. But of course, I needed to go down that ladder first in order to cross the gap here. Rather generous checkpoint placement. Judging by the loading time, this stage is about 40 screens long probably. So based off my initial estimates, it'll take about 20 to 25 minutes to complete. However, this is a Metroidvania level, so depending on the amount of backtracking and how difficult the stage is, it may take over 30 to 40 minutes to complete. It all depends. So far the stage is really easy going, though that may change near the end, so I need to be on my guard. We can't go to the right, we need a projectile weapon, so let's go to the left. Here's our primary special weapon, the quick boomerang. I'll have to access this from the other side. So I can either pop open the pole legs or access this hole to the right. Let's pop open the pole legs first. That seems like the safer option. Already the stage is opening up more. I'll have to return back over here once I gain access to the block dropper. Second checkpoint placement, also pretty generous. Considering how spammable the quick boomerang is, that was a really easy boss fight. Mini boss fight, rather. Same with this hot dog. Third special weapon is the charge kick. I like how organically the stage shows us how to use these special weapons. First off with the top spin and having to bounce on top of the telly. Second off with the quick boomerang and having to pop open the pole legs. And now with the charge kick to jump over the spikes. Let's see what's to the right. Nothing. I guess I access it from the right side then. Oh, and it leads back over here. Good thing I took the lower route first. Wait a minute, I remember a gap in the wall there. I was right, I gained access to an M-Tank, as was the ring boomerang. I'll do a quick reset over here so I can reset the earlier checkpoints. Where to next? Probably back up to the top right. Here specifically. Let's go up over here first. And hit another checkpoint. Quick reset. I see, our fourth special weapon is a Gemini laser. Actually, it's our fifth one. This would have been our fourth one if I immediately went for it, but instead I went for the ring boomerang. As this is a Metroidvania, I have different options of what special weapons to get first. So now let's see what's to the hole to the right. So far, progress through this stage has been really straightforward. In fact, here's our sixth special weapon, the Wind Tornado. There will come a point where I need to do some serious backtracking, probably. I'm getting really lucky so far. Another organic showcase of how to use the Wind Tornado to climb up these vertical segments. We had a similar situation with the ring boomerang as well as the Gemini laser. Going to the left just leads back to the upper pathway. Good thing I opened up this key door from the left side. I will have to return back over here once I gain access to the brick dropper, or rather the block dropper. Where to next? Probably up there, now that I can access it. First the C-Tank though. Are there any other secrets here? So in order to pass this segment, you need a combination of the Wind Tornado and Gemini Laser. But you can get it in any order, I believe. Same with the Ring Boomerang, you have 3 different choices, so it is opening up. I believe that this is a brief refill spot if you need it. Let's go to the left first. For another good reason, there's a key over there. Hit this checkpoint, do a quick reset just in case. I like how the stage has plentiful weapon pickups, so it incentivizes us to use our special weapons a lot more than usual. Oh goody, fan fiends. And no easy way to hit them from here. So time to use Charge Kick. bit of an enemy spammy segment, but it is doable with your special weapons. I even think it's doable without using the charge kick, but it's more risky. Positioning. Ah, that's neat. Two-way doors. Or rather, two directions. Let's go down first. Another refill area. In case you need it. Another key. Another E-tank, and now we access this area. Good thing I got the ring boomerang. I guess that's why there's a leftward facing boss door over there, in case you don't have access to the ring boomerang, so you can backtrack. It isn't a point of no return, so you can't get soft locked. So points for that, X-Meme Lord. Hopefully there are no secrets that I'm missing on the left side. Can't access that without the brick dropper. I mean block dropper, sorry. The next special weapon I'm missing, or I think the last one, is the block dropper, and we need all these keys in order to get it. Thank you for the multiple respawners, or checkpoints I mean, because players will need it, and it reduces the frustration in case players die after collecting the key or other special weapons. That was a bit of an odd transition there. Fan fiends, oh boy. One of these vertical segments I see. Thank you for the checkpoint and refill. We got the third key, but now we need to do it in reverse. I believe it's mandatory to use a combination of the Wind Tornado, or at the very least a charge kick here, so thank you for the full refills. Well, that was my fault, almost made it. Let's try this again. That's my first legitimate death in this stage. Second one. There we go, that should make this segment a lot easier. And in case you're missing a special weapon there, you can always backtrack and try that segment again. There's no points of no return after all. The only place I haven't explored yet is up, so I'll go through that segment next. And you do need 3 keys in order to access this. Here's our final special weapon, the block dropper. Accessing it this way is going to be a bit of a problem, so I'm going to do it the harder way. This way, by damage boosting. Do you even need the ring boomerang in order to complete the stage? You probably do, but I missed something. The only thing I see so far for the ring boomerang are optional collectibles. But there will come a point, I'm sure of it, where you're forced to use the ring boomerang. Another safety reset. Because I know where I can go through next. Remember here? Now I can open it up. Also, good thing I accessed this point first, otherwise it'd be stuck. Then I have to just go backtrack all the way back to the left side and open it up. Of course, if I backtrack to the left, I can just open up this point anyway. Not to mention I can open up all the blocks with the block dropper, although I don't think there are any more collectibles to collect outside of some extra E&M tanks. Which I don't really need. I have plenty right now. One of these challenge segments I see. Jumping and sliding, so time to charge up the charge kick. Let's do it. Too close to the spike there. I thought my charge kick air slide ran out over there, but apparently it didn't. But I believe this is near the end of the stage because this is the hardest challenge yet. I think this is also doable Buster only, or rather Quick Boomerang only, but it's a lot more risky doing it that way. I did see a ladder up there, so I'm gonna see where it leads to. Oh, a shortcut, of course. That way we can skip doing that segment again, if necessary. Of course, there's a checkpoint down over here anyway, so I don't see why we need that. I guess it's there if you want to collect any other special weapons you missed. Let's go down over here. Where both of the paths lead up to? I think taking the upper route is easier. Nevertheless, they lead to the same endpoint, where we face the boss of the level, Bubble Man, in this more unique arena, with a red force beam down over there. What's your weakness? I think it's a Gemini laser, but no, it's actually the ring boomerang. Overall, this was a fun Metroidvania level. A bit shorter than what I expected, and a bit easier, or quite easier, with the exception of two segments. The one with the vertical segment with all of those fan fiends where you had to go down first and back up, though there was a checkpoint in between, as well as the final segment where you had to race to the right with all the spikes and the fan fiends pushing us to the right. Because I was expecting this stage to go by much longer even with 30 to 40 screens, and there to be a lot more backtracking, but I guess I got lucky and the amount of backtracking I see wasn't really as necessary. Plus I think one of the special weapons, the ring boomerang, isn't necessary to complete the level. Well, maybe there was one point where it was necessary to open up a gap, but for the most part, compared to the other special weapons, there are not as many blocks that you're forced to use the ring boomerang to blow open. I liked how the stage opened up more once we got to the middle chamber, where you first had to gain access to quick boomerang, and then after we gained access to the charge kick, we had the option of gaining 3 other special weapons in any order, those being the Gemini laser, the ring boomerang, as well as the wind tornado. You could do those in any order, and once you gain access to the tornado as well as the Gemini laser, you could escape to the ground level, get the keys, you can still backtrack there, get all the tree keys, get the block dropper, and then end off the stage. So I like the progression there. I just wish we had a second, more non-linear segment. What we kind of did with the keys, I just wish that was expanded upon more and used more usage of special weapons. Because I feel that outside the roadblocks and certain jumping segments, the real challenge areas could be done without the use of charge kick or wind tornado, although that may be just me and overestimating the capabilities of classic Mega Man. I give this stage a 6 or 6.5 out of 10. It was decent, but I'd like to see the Metroidvania design explored more. I did like how the stage gradually got more difficult and ended with a climax with a more difficult segment near the end, so there is a solid difficulty curve, even though it's more non-linear. And I like how it minimized the backtracking and it opened up a bunch of shortcuts, as quite a few Metroidvania levels don't have that many shortcuts and can be a slog to get back to where you were. I just wish there were some more secrets near the beginning for more cheeky players who hold on to their power-ups and special weapons and remember the earlier areas. Like hide, for example, Bubble Man's weakness near the beginning of the stage, which you can get back to by 100%ing all the special weapons. I still had fun in this stage, and I probably got a bit lucky, outside near the end where I died a lot. So in the next part, I'll be celebrating my 200 episode milestone with a whole bunch of viewer submitted levels. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Toodles!